Hey, what's happening? Good one, SirJames coming at you guys with another video. In today's video, I'm here to give you guys an update as to what's going on here on the channel. I know things have been relatively quiet and just kind of disperse any rumor. Is there anything going on in my personal life that is affecting my time here on YouTube? The answer is no. So that's pretty much about it. The reason why for the lack of uploads is because, again, January was dead slow, and this is pretty much the same for, if not all, content creators in general, depending on what exactly you upload as far as the YouTube channel goes. And of course, the other thing I've been doing on my free time, which has been actually really enjoyable because it actually definitely helps out with my depression. Same with making videos for you guys, and of course playing video games. These are all things that really help me out a lot. Is of course Gundam models. I recently got into Gundam models this year. If you guys seen my it's my birthday video, I showcased quite a few kits. I've gotten a lot more since then. I'm actually working on one that I can't wait to show you guys, and just putting them together, painting them and stuff like that is just really satisfying indeed. So I can't wait to give you guys an update eventually. Of course, one of the other things I did get is, of course, Shadow of the Colossus on PS4. I remember the game when it first came out back on the PlayStation 2 in 2005. And how does this stack up on PS4? Amazing. Worth picking up. If you were fans of this game already, you're doing yourself justice by picking this up on the PS4. It's pretty much a remastered from the ground up. It's still the same game as you remembered it from 2005. It just looks really good, so definitely recommend it for sure. If you've never played it, it's a bit on the short side, so whether or not you want to wait for a price drop, that's totally up to you, but I definitely give this a 10 out of 10. And again, that's from me. And again, scores are personal, opinions. You never take a score too serious. See, besides that, what do I have coming out on the channel as far as product reviews go? The first one, if you guys have not seen the community tab I've been using, which you guys seem to like the ones where I do like the voting polls. So like anytime I ask a question and there's like multiple choices, you guys seem to like those more than anything. So I'll try to do those as often, I mean not often, but like every once in a while, just so it's not like spamming your inbox or anything like that. But so that's something that you guys like. But if you guys had not seen the community tab, one of the games I did get early, courtesy of my network Gamerfuzion, was Dynasty Warriors 9, which comes out, I believe it comes out next week. I'm currently under embargo, so I can't upload any like gameplay videos, just that one video that I uploaded because it was already public on Bandai's channel. Or not Bandai, it was another one. I can't remember the company, but anyways, so far I'm enjoying the game. I can't really talk too much about it because, again, I'm under embargo and I don't want to get in trouble. I will say, though, is that if you guys are huge fans of Dynasty Warriors, you guys are going to love the 9th installment, or again, the official Dynasty Warriors. I mean, there's way more Dynasty Warriors games, but again, if you're a fan of the franchise, you are going to love this one. They actually made a lot of changes that I was hoping that they would do, and so far, I'm extremely happy. So that should be some good news about terms of whether or not you should get it. Besides that, another product that I'm also in the process of reviewing is another one from Gamerfuzion. They actually sent me this product the same time I got the keyboard, but the problem was when I first received the headset, it, for whatever reason, had a defect, which again, there's a chance that a product may receive a defect. It's pretty rare that it happens to someone, so it actually happened to me. So they did send me a replacement finally. This is the Gamerfuzion Hephaestus P1 RGB surround sound gaming headset. It's already out of the box, but basically this is what the packaging looks like. So I'm in the process of currently trying these out with, gaming, music, all sorts of different things that of course you would use the headset for. Still got to test out the audio, and once I get all that done, I can bring you guys my review, which will probably be next week. So a review would be out for that one. Same for Dynasty Warriors when the embargo is lifted. Besides that, this is the other main one that I unboxed on the channel, which some of you guys seem to enjoy, which is this item here. This is TPcast. If you guys are not familiar with this product, this is a product for the HTC Vive. They also have one for the Oculus Rift, so they're kind of two different devices, but very similar to what they do. And basically, this is a device that gives you a wireless solution for VR. For anyone who's never used the Vive, and I'm pretty sure Oculus is the same, but again, I don't have the Oculus, so I can't really I don't know if I'm saying is true for that one, but basically there is a cord that's tethered from your headset to your computer, and if you're playing a game where there's a lot of motion going on and you're twisting and turning, that cord tends to get wrapped up around your legs. It's super annoying. There's different ways you could kind of deal with it, but again, it's still something that's kind of, you have to remember that, so you're not giving the game your full attention. I mean, most of it, but at the same time, you're trying to remember that cord at the same time. And basically, I already have everything hooked up to, you have a sensor that goes on here. There's another sensor that's basically attached to my ceiling right now because it's going to be connected to that 3-in-1 cord. But basically, this is all you have on you. So this is actually a battery pack. You actually plug in the battery into here. It's currently out of right now. And this will basically go around your waist. It does come with a belt. But yeah, with this, I mean, you're not getting any cords tangled around your legs or neck, and honestly, I love this thing a lot. I did have a few little troubleshooting options upon setting up, but I solved the one easily because it's just a little sensor issue. I mean, the first time you set it up, it's not going to be perfect. There's probably going to be 1 or 2 little issues, which again, that's the same thing I had to deal with. And the other issue that I had was because you have to use the modem that was supplied with it, because it kind of connects with all the little pieces to get everything working. And I had a few little technical issues with that as well, but I think I finally had it solved after all this time. So I did a test last night. So far worked pretty good. But again, I love the whole wireless option. The battery pack actually lasts quite a long time depending on what kind of play sessions you're going for. The battery did take a super long time to charge though, that's for sure. It took most of the day just to get that battery to charge full, even though it was about around the halfway point when it first came out of the box. And of course, the other thing too is I would say probably one of the things that I feel like in general that may hurt the company as far as the sales for that product is the price point, because that thing is $300. Thankfully, they sent it to me to review, but that $300 price tag is hefty. So I don't know if I could recommend it for that kind of price tag. Maybe around $200 I think would be really good if they get it around that point. But again, these are just kind of things I will express further into my review when that comes out. But that one will probably take another probably week and a half to 2 weeks. I just need to test a few things out. But again, overall, I am enjoying it. Besides that, I'm trying to figure out what else. I can't remember if I mentioned room tour. I don't think I did. I think that was the last take, but I kind of messed up on it. But for those of you who are asking if I'm going to be doing a room tour, I do plan on doing a room tour, just not quite soon, but it will be out sometime within the first half of this year for sure. So definitely be on the lookout when that time comes. I will mention it if I have a date, but at the moment, don't have a date set planned, just sometime within the first half of the year. And I'm trying to figure out what else. I'm trying to look. I know I have some codes to give out for anyone who plays Pokemon in just a second. I feel like there was something else I can't remember. Oh yeah. One of the things I wanted to ask you guys, obviously the main focus here is of course gaming, but you know, at times when things are slow here on the channel, would you guys be interested if I did like some Gundam reviews? You know, obviously build out some of the kits and kind of give you my overall thoughts of that particular kit, you know, going over the articulation and just general things like that. If you guys are interested in something like that, can you possibly let me know in the comment section down below? Again, just want to, you know, trying to get something that I'm able to do when times are slow, so that way I can provide you guys with some type of video. I mean, obviously, if you're not into Gundam model kits, that's perfectly fine, because it's not like you have to click on the video. But again, I'm just trying to expand just, you know, a little bit, so that way there's something that kind of fill in the smaller gaps. Anyways, before I go ahead and let you guys off, I have 3 codes here I just recently scratched off prior to recording this video. Apparently they have this thing going on for Pokemon over at GameStop and probably some other locations, but basically they have legendary Pokemon, I believe, all year long. So this month you have a couple here. I don't recall their names because I'm only really familiar with the first 151 Pokemon, to be honest. But anyways, here are the codes. We'll go ahead and start with the first one here. These are basically first come, first serve. Just give it a second because my kit lens is a bit slow for autofocus. So there is code 1. Code 2, just so you know that things are different. And of course, code number 3. Did it focus? I don't feel like it did focus. So yeah, there you guys go. So enjoy those coats as the autofocus. Oh yeah, one thing I forgot to mention is that I finally got the chance to try out a camera lens. I currently don't have it because again it's super expensive right now, but I did get the chance to try out the Canon 10 to 18 millimeter lens. Now just to kind of give you the basic idea, this kit lens right here that comes with this camera, this is a 18 to 55. It's currently set on 18, so I have to kind of set it off at a distance to kind of get that nice wide angle shot, even though it is a little bit of a wide angle lens. But when I tried out that 10 to 18, when I had it set to 10, for one, the camera was literally just an arm's length away from me, but it had all this and then some as far as the environment goes. I mean, it was super crazy of how wide angle that lens was. But again, it's something I want to get, but it's $280 though. I don't like spending that kind of money on, it kind of depends on the item. I mean, for a camera lens, that's a lot of money, because obviously if I was a photographer and obviously having all these type of lenses are kind of important for my work, that makes sense. But again, I'm just a guy that films YouTube videos in his room, so it's like, again, it'll be perfect for my initial setup. So hopefully maybe I could find a nice refurbished deal or something, or pre-owned. So I guess we'll kind of see where that goes. But anyways, until then, I'll see you guys next time, and have fun.